Hello everyone, welcome to NICS Sports on NICS Media Hub on YouTube. This is the weekend edition of NICS Sports on NICS Media Hub on YouTube. We are here to give you an astute and in-depth analysis of the fixtures coming up over this weekend, and I'm here with my co-host Abubakar Yusuf, a businessman as well as a Liverpudlian who gives all his heart for Liverpool, and we are here to give you the analysis of the EPL. We have the La Liga, we have the Italian Serie A, we have the German Bundesliga. And Abubakar, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and we are here again, and I think our viewers out there would like to have an in-depth analysis. We would like to give them the best of analysis coming up over this weekend concerning the EPL, the Spanish La Liga, we have the German Bundesliga and the Italian Serie A. And I think they are going to enjoy this discussion.
Yeah,
and I think before that, let's quickly take a look at some of the fixtures coming up in the English Premier League. On Saturday, we have Arsenal coming up against Newcastle United at the Emirates Stadium at 12:30 p.m. That is early kickoff. Then we have Liverpool coming up against Southampton. Your Liverpool coming up against Southampton at Anfield. Then on Sunday, we have Burnley at Turf Moor coming up against Tottenham Hotspur at 2 p.m. Then at the Etihad Stadium, we have Manchester City coming up against West Ham United. Then we have Chelsea, the Blues, coming up against Manchester United. It's a big one out there coming up at 4:30 p.m. at the Stamford Bridge. Then let's take a look at the league log. After 12 matches, we have Chelsea with 29 points. Then Manchester City with 26 points. We have Liverpool with 25 points. Then we have West Ham United with 23 points. Then Arsenal with 20 points. Then Manchester United are 8th on the league log with just 17 points. Then the relegation threatening teams, we have Burnley with 9 points. We have Norwich City with 7 points, as well as Newcastle United carrying all the teams with just 6 points. Abubakar, that is the EPL.
Yes, that is EPL.
Yes, an interesting league.
Interesting
Everybody would
league.
like to watch.
Yes, it's
very competitive, very interesting.
Very competitive.
Yes. Now let's take a look at quickly some of the matches coming up. The big ones out there. We have the big one, the biggest match over this weekend. We have Manchester United coming up against Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge.
Wow. This match, I think everybody must watch.
Sure.
It's because of the factor, the reason that Ole is gone.
Yeah, Ole is gone, yeah. Manchester fans are very, very happy.
Carrick has taken over,
yes,
and he has won his first match against Villarreal. And people are looking forward to see him be at the touchline for Manchester United. And it is going to be a reason why a lot of Man U supporters will watch this match. Yes. But if you are going to compare these two matches, I mean, statistics is important, data is important, and the current form is important. Yes. And trust me, if I pull out data, you know for sure that Man U must win this match. But current form will tell you that Chelsea must win this match. Sure. So let's go into data.
Okay.
If you pinned the whole game if you pin these two teams into 8 games, you realize that Manchester United has won 6 out of 8, and then Chelsea has won 2, and that was 2020 in semi-finals and 2018 in the FA finals.
Okay.
So if you are looking at it from statistical point of view, if you are looking at it from data, it is obvious that Man U must win this match. But current form is important.
Sure.
Chelsea is the current Champions League winners.
Yes.
Currently, they are leading the league, and they have a good manager who is so robust that he will distort your game, and he has what it takes to vary his tactics. Yeah. It's the reason why I love him. And let's now go into the details, what the two coaches will bring as far as formation is concerned. Okay. Chelsea, as usual, will go 3-4-3 formation.
Yeah, 3-4-3.
Yes, and then Man U is going for 4-3-3 formation. And I'm saying this, or I'm picking this out of Villarreal game. Okay. I mean, if you see how he paraded latter part of the game, how he paraded Sancho, Ronaldo, and this guy, Rashford.
Okay.
Yeah, you could see that this is a classical attitude of going into 4-3-3 formation. Yes, and he paraded Fernando
Okay,
Bruno Fernandes. Yes, and then
you have
Fred in there. So it is the classical 4-3-3 game against 3-4-3 formation. It's going to be tactical. So if I have my way, I will say that tactically, we are going to see more of Thomas Tuchel doing justice to the game. I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a game everybody must watch. But I see Chelsea winning the game, even though I don't like it if they should win because of Liverpool factor.
Okay.
But I think Chelsea is going to win. The best Carrick will get out of this game is a draw game.
So I'm looking at as you're saying, Carrick, he just coming up to take over Manchester United as a caretaker coach. He's not been appointed to take over the job as Manchester United manager. So Thomas Tuchel, who can read the game very, very well, the moment the game starts, is able to pinpoint or spot some areas that he's supposed to strengthen in order to beat his opponent. Now, taking a look at Michael Carrick, and the news coming up is that once Michael Carrick is able to beat Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge, likely he's going to continue the job until the end of the season. So can Carrick actually give Thomas Tuchel, who can read the game, is a tactical coach, who can read the game very well, can he cause a surprise in this game?
Yeah, it's possible for him to cause a surprise, but I don't see it happening because Carrick is still learning, and he was under the man who just left, and the man himself was not doing well. That's the reason why he's gone. So I don't know how much he has learned, but if you consider the match he took over with Villarreal, beating Villarreal away from home 2-0, it is a sign of a positive reaction he brings onto the table. So let's see what happens. Maybe a draw will be fine for him. After a draw game, or if he's likely to win, possibly they could give him a contract. But a draw, I don't know what will happen, because Manchester United just don't want to be ordinary team. They just want to be relevant because they are a big team.
Yeah, sure.
So they will go in for a big coach. I don't think they will want to stick with these legends again, because they stick with one legend. It didn't work, and now I don't think they want to make that mistake. But however, if they decide to give him the chance, why not?
Okay, so let's take a look at your Liverpool coming up against Southampton.
Yes, Liverpool and Southampton will always give you a free flow of the game, and they've always been a threat to Liverpool. And I remember 2 years ago when we were going unbeaten, this is one of the teams that caused us lose some points, and it was a heartbreaking moment for us. But you can trust Liverpool. Liverpool will still parade it 4-3-3 formation. And Mo Salah is leading the chart with 11 goals. Jimmy Vardy is there with 7 goals. And then this guy, Mane, is there with 7 goals. Then Antonio.
Yeah, Michel Antonio.
Of West Ham, 6 goals. So we have the players who can score. We have the players who are desperate, who are eager, because we want to fight for the title. And if you want to fight for the title, you don't drop points like this. So Liverpool will do everything to win and hope that Chelsea drops a point. If they don't drop a point, we keep winning. They keep winning until the last whistle is blown.
Okay, so Liverpool is going to carry the
Liverpool is going to carry the
now pick one on
and
Arsenal's
I see
game.
A 2-0 win in favor of Liverpool.
Okay, that is. Now let's take a look at the Arsenal game. Arsenal, they were devastated, they were destroyed, dismantled by Liverpool over the weekend, and they are coming up against the relegation threatening team, Newcastle United. Will Arsenal bounce back?
Arsenal will bounce back. I see Arsenal to be doing well with the smaller teams or the average teams currently, but anytime they play with all the big teams, they just don't find their feet. And they played Liverpool. It was 5-0. It was miserable scoreline. Is it 4-0?
4-0,
yeah. 4-0. Sorry to our listeners. Then they lost to Man City
Yeah,
I mean,
2-0.
2-0.
Is it 5-0? That
Yeah,
one was 5-0.
5-0. So when they meet the big teams, they are not
struggle.
able to, they struggle. But when they meet the smaller teams, you remember when they lost to the big teams, and then they started picking up.
Okay.
And then to the point that they got to a fifth position. So I think they will be able to manage Newcastle.
Yeah.
There's a problem with Newcastle. The reason why Newcastle is not doing well, there's a problem. You see, when there was a takeover, I think the transition was not done well.
Okay.
There was something they put out there, and it didn't work well with the Newcastle players. And the reason being that the moment you take over a team and you let the players, you make them aware that you are going to pop in money, you are going to bring in top-notch coaches, top-notch players, so it made them irrelevant.
Okay.
You see, so their self-esteem was lost.
Okay.
Their self-esteem was lost because that is not where Newcastle sit. Even an ordinary Newcastle will give you an average performance, and they will always be at the middle there. They are not supposed to sit at the last position.
Okay.
You see, they are not supposed to sit at last position. So I think the owners who have taken over the team should psych them up, make them understand they are part of the team, they are relevant, and they are going to fight this battle together. So if they are able to psych them, I think they will be able to pull a draw.
Okay.
Yeah, they will be able to pull a draw. But I see us now winning,
Sure. Then away from the EPO, let's now concentrate on the Spanish La Liga. Some of the matches coming up on Saturday. We have Valencia coming up against Rayo Vallecano at the Estadio de Mestalla at 3:15 p.m. Then we have Villarreal coming up against FC Barcelona at the Estadio de la Ceramica at 8 p.m. Then on Sunday, we have Espanyol coming up against Real Sociedad at the RCDE Stadium at 3:15 p.m. Then Cadiz coming up against Atletico Madrid at 5:30 p.m. This game is actually coming up at the Estadio Nuevo Miraldiria. Then we have Real Madrid coming up against Sevilla, a big one there, at 8 p.m. at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Let's take a look at the league log or the league standing after 14 matches. We have Real Madrid. They have 13 points. Then we have Real Sociedad with 29 points. Then Sevilla with 28 points. Atletico Madrid, 26 points. Then FC Barcelona are 7th on the league with just 20 points. Then the relegation threatening teams, we have Elche on the 18th position with 11 points. We have Getafe with 9 points, as well as Levante also at with just 7 points after 14 matches.
Okay.
We have two big matches coming up. We have Real Madrid, Sevilla. Then we have Villarreal coming up against FC Barcelona.
Yes, I will pick that of Barca. You see, Xavi has played his first match.
2 matches.
Yes, first
for La Liga,
premier for the La Liga.
match.
Yes. So my focus is on La Liga, and it was a home match.
Yes.
And he brought that excitement, that eagerness back into Camp Nou. I mean, that's what they've been looking for. You see, Xavi is one of the biggest brain when it comes to the midfield.
Sure.
I mean, he's arguably one of the best midfielders the game has ever produced. And he's gone into coaching and he's back to coach Barca. And I have this feeling that the guy is going to do well because they still have quality. I mean, Gavi is still there, you know.
Yeah, they have Gavi.
Yeah, they have Ousmane Dembele, you know. They have all this, Sufati, Aguero too is there, so they have experience. And the last time I told you that they just need a coach who will gel them together and make them understand that they are still relevant and they can do it. Do you know they are just 6 points from relegation, 6 points to top 4?
Okay.
Six points away from top 4.
Sure.
You understand, which is not a bad position. I think they should have patience for him. I don't think Barca fans should anticipate that Xavi should win the trophy for them. I should turn around everything overnight.
No.
I mean, when they do that, they are being unfair to him. He just took over. He's 6 points away from top 4. They should support him, make him at least progress into top 4 so that next year in Europe, they'll still be relevant.
Sure.
That is what I expect from them. You see, Xavi, I watched the first match, and it looks like he's going to play 3-4-3 formation. He's going to pick on his strength, midfield. So he's parading a lot of midfielders because that is where he understands the game very well. He's going to parade all these midfielders, and he's going to push more up front. And I see Ansu Fati, Ousmane Dembele, and Aguero leading. I mean, that's the kind of formation I see. And then just behind them, Memphis Depay. That guy is so fantastic. He knows how to locate players, and he's so good with the ball. I mean, he's just a brilliant chap. So I think, and when it comes to midfield, they still have Coutinho, who is still relevant in the game. Yeah. So they have quality. They just need a coach who will resonate that quality in them. So I see Xavi making a headway, but like I said, they should give him more time to be able to put the team together. You see, and then he watched the match at the Villarreal and Manchester United. I know he watched it, and he has picked a lot of positives and negatives out of it. So going into this match, he will want to win so that he will keep their top 4 aspiration alive. Yeah, so I see Barca winning 3-0.
3-0?
Yes.
Away from home?
Yes.
Okay. So will he tackle the Real Madrid match?
Yes.
Coming up against Sevilla?
Of course, Real Madrid is leading the league log, and they are doing very well. And you see, Real Madrid is Real Madrid. They've won Champions League 11 times. 13 times, sorry. And they've won the
Spanish La Liga 34 times.
I mean, they have rich history.
Yeah, sure.
So just that they had their own turbulence and they are back, and you can see that gradually this guy from Italy, the coach, Carlos Ancelotti, who is the master of the game, is actually putting the team together, and they are getting it done. So I see Real Madrid winning.
Madrid will win against Sevilla.
They will win, and they will still stay at the top.
Sevilla plays very well.
Yeah, they play very well. I know Sevilla very well. I know how they play. They always want to possess. They always want to open the game. They always want to attack you. But Ancelotti has learned to manage the game. You understand? He has learned to manage the game. When he's supposed to attack, he attacks. When he's supposed to drop back, he does that. And it's the reason why he's getting the results.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And viewers, this program is brought to you by NICS IT Limited and R2A2 Global Import Limited. Let's take a look at some of the matches coming up in the German Bundesliga. On Saturday, we have Wolfsburg coming up against Borussia Dortmund at 2:30 p.m. at the Volkswagen Arena. Then we have Bayern Munich coming up against Arminia Bielefeld. I think this is a mismatch for Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena at 5:30 p.m. Then on Sunday, we have Frankfurt coming up against Union Berlin at 2:30 p.m. Then RB Leipzig coming up against Bayer 04 Leverkusen, a big one out there, coming over this weekend at 4:30 p.m. at the Red Bull Arena. Then let's take a look at the league log after 12 matches. We have Bayern Munich with 28 points. Then Borussia Dortmund with 27 points. We have Freiburg with 22 points. Then Bayer 04 Leverkusen with 21 points. Then RB Leipzig 6th on the league log with just 18 points. Then relegation zone, we have Stuttgart with 16th position with 10 points. Then Arminia Bielefeld 17th position with 9 points. Then Greater Fort with just 1 point. Just 1 point after 12 matches.
Yes.
So surprising. Yes. Very disappointing.
Very disappointing.
And Bayern Munich, before you start, Bayern Munich last week, they lost their match. Yeah, and I think Borussia Dortmund have closed the gap with just a point.
Yes. I remember.
Was it surprising?
Yes, it was a big surprise because I thought
they were beaten by Wolfsburg.
Yes, it was
it
was big surprise because I thought it was a mismatch
for Bayern Munich.
Yes, but remember, I made some revelation about Bayern team. I told you that they are aging.
Sure.
They are aging, and it will take just 2 or 3 years, and they will no more be relevant. And I told you that day that Dortmund will soon catch up.
Sure.
Will soon catch up, and we are seeing it play. You see, now 28, 27, just
a point.
Just a point. Yeah. It's one of the competitive league now, looking at the gap, you understand. So it is going to be a chase to the latter. I don't think the gap will open soon because Dortmund will still be relevant. They will still play their game. They will win matches, and they are strong, robust, and they have the young squad who can run. Bayern is aging, and Lewandowski, their top striker, 33. I mean, you cannot have the best out of these players for so many years. At a point, diminishing return will catch up with them. That is exactly what we are seeing. But Bayern I still have hope that they have to win. If they don't win and they drop a point, and Dortmund should win. As for Dortmund game, I'm 100% sure they will win. If Dortmund should win and overtake Bayern, that will be game over. Trust me on this.
Can you trust Dortmund?
Yeah, Dortmund, of course, we can trust them because they just want to be relevant. They just want to win this particular league. And most often when you watch them play, it's so exciting. It's so intriguing. I mean, they have quality. I mean, look at their top Haaland. I mean, that guy has quality. He's such a prolific striker. He's injured, but he will bounce back. Sure. I mean, medically, we are told he will bounce back very soon. Sure. And he will add up to their game.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we have the Italian Serie A coming up over this weekend. On Saturday, we have Juventus coming up against Atalanta. It's a big one. They're coming. Then at 5 p.m. at the Juventus Arena. Then we have Venezia coming up against Inter Milan at the Stadio Pierluigi Penzo at 7:45 p.m. Then on Sunday, we have AC Milan coming up against Sassuolo at the San Siro at 2 p.m. Then AS Roma coming up against Torino. This match is coming up at the Stadio Olimpico. Then we have Napoli coming up against Lazio. Big one. Then at 7:45 p.m. at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. Then the league standing after 13 matches. We have Napoli with 32 points. Then AC Milan with 32 points as well. Then we have Inter Milan with 28 points. Then Atalanta with 25 points. Then AS Roma with 22 points. Then Juventus with 21 points, sitting 8th on the league log. Then let's take a look at the relegation threatening teams. We have Genoa sitting 18th on the league log with 9 points. Then we have Cagliari with 7 points, 19th position. Then 20th position, we have Salernitana, who joined the league this season. I think they will soon go back to the Serie B with just 7 points. Then let's take, that is the matches coming up. We have the big ones coming. We have AS Roma, Torino. We have AC Milan, Sassuolo. We have Venezia, Inter Milan, Juventus, Atalanta. A big one.
Yes. When you thought that Bundesliga is very competitive as compared to points gap.
Yeah, the points gap.
And you move to Italian Serie A.
Serie A, yes.
Yes, and it's 32-32.
32-32.
Amazing.
And the following team is just 28 points.
Yes, amazing.
So close.
So close. And there's something. Napoli, after the demise of Diego Armando Maradona, yes, they named their stadium after Maradona. Yes. And they just don't want to just name the stadium after him. They want to honor him with a trophy.
Sure.
And you could see that enthusiasm, you could see that nature in them. You could see that they are fighting for the trophy and they just want to win the trophy. But AC Milan is not giving up. They are just chasing them. And it looks like both of them have lost just
a game.
Just a game.
It happened just over last weekend.
Just a game. But interestingly, Inter Milan too has lost just a game.
Sure.
But the difference is that Inter Milan has drawn 4 games.
Yes.
But if you look at these 3 teams, they've just lost just a game. Just a game. You see, so Lazio, Napoli, a cracker, a dicey match. It's a match everybody must watch.
Sure.
Because Lazio will open the game and attack you. Same as Napoli will open and attack you. They don't fear to attack.
Sure.
Same as Napoli. Napoli are just ruthless when it comes to attacking you. You see, it's the reason why they are at the top. But you see, going into the game very well, you could see that Napoli have aim. They just have ambition. And the ambition is that they want to win this trophy and honor Diego Armando Maradona with it. You see, and that drives, when you have such a drive, it always helps you to achieve whatever you want to achieve. So I don't see them losing, I see them winning. You see, and I see AC Milan also winning.
AC Milan win against Sassuolo?
Yes, and next week when we come here, the points will still be the same.
Really?
Yes, 32-32. Mark it on the wall.
What of Inter Milan?
Yeah.
Like Inter Milan, they'll put a surprise.
Yes, Inter Milan is doing well. I think
they're coming up against Venezia.
Yeah, they've realized that they are the league winners, and they must pride with it with a good game. So I think they've realized it, and you could see from the game, and they are pulling so strong, and they will win. And at the end of the games, nothing will change. We'll come here and we'll talk about 32-32.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Abubakar Yusuf. And this program is brought to you by NICS IT Limited. Let's take a look at the services of NICS IT Limited. They have mobile app development. Then we have website development, social media marketing. Those of you who make a lot of money on social media, in fact, contact NICS IT Limited. You see how you're going to market you, how you're going to pump you. Let the social media, like people get to know you, get more followers on social media. Is going to help you to market your business. So we have other services such as digital marketing and business branding. We have graphic design and video editing. Those of you who like to marry or have any occasion which involves video coverage, just contact NICS IT Limited. You get a very good job from NICS IT Limited. You can also rent a studio. They have a big studio where you can rent and have your business running. In fact, what are you waiting for? Just contact NICS IT Limited. We are the studio. You will love it. You will love the studio. Those of you, like for instance, products, want to do your product shooting, just bring your products to NICS IT Limited, the studios of NICS IT Limited. Or those of you who like to do any kind of recording, we have all the gadgets. They have all the gadgets for you. Just come, or you can call NICS IT Limited on 0506-211-264. They are located in Kumasi Airport roundabout near Glory Oil Filling Station. Not only NICS IT Limited are pro sponsors, we have R2A2 Global Import Limited. The services include clearance of goods from Dubai, they have China, they have Turkey. Those of you who go out to bring your goods to come and sell in Ghana here, just contact R2A2. They are going to give you a very good work. They will help you clear your goods from Dubai, from Turkey, and from China. They have also door-to-door courier services and import and export training services, then drop shipping services. Just locate R2A2 Global Import Limited in Kumasi as well. They are located in Kumasi, Swaba last stop. You can call them on 0559-427685. They said they are not satisfied until you are. So why not you contact R2A2 Global Import Limited for all your services. Thank you very much for making time with us. Just subscribe to this channel by clicking the notification bell and leave your comment in the comment section box. See you next time. Bye.